Ladies and gentlemen, all across the globe, welcome to another Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, with your midday moment with Dr. Larry Carnes, Elder Kevin Vaughan here with you. Doc, always good to see you, sir. Optimum blessing, sir.
I receive an optimum blessings to you.
I received, Doc. Thank you so much for your time. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time as well. For those who don't know, we've been talking about the power. Man, I tell you, it's changing my life. I don't know about y'all out there, but it's definitely working on me each and every day. We've been talking about the power transformation. Doc's got some books on it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk about that a little later, how you can get those. But I highly recommend you pay attention. Doc has been dropping some platinum, gold, and silver nuggets and even some bronze nuggets every now and then for you as well. And we trust that those who have been following Doc and myself for a while, I hope you guys have been benefiting from some of the words and information he's been sharing with you guys. So we thank you so much for your time today as well. Hey guys, this is your midday moment where we talk about the power transformation and the transformational process. Dr. Larry Kahn. Doc, thank you again for your time. God bless you.
Optimum blessings and thank you. We talking about transformation. First, we want to begin by decreeing and declaring the optimum blessing upon those who are watching. We do that by decreeing and declaring the greatest and most favorable degree of God's growth, increase, and reproduction, continuously operating, manifesting, being demonstrated in every area of your lives. Now, here's something about that optimum blessing. The thing is this, and this is one of the interesting barriers, I'm going to say. Most people hear it and have been instructed how to receive it, but don't receive it.
Yeah. Yes.
See,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's the person's responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
What our responsibility is to have you in a position where we release it,
Mm-hmm.
make it available. The responsibility of the receiver is to receive. With that being said, transformation has really become something that's been abused because many people want
Mm-hmm.
the results, the power, but
Mm-hmm.
they don't value and appreciate the process. Well, if you don't value and appreciate the process, then the process won't work for you.
Right.
This is why, because you won't do what's necessary in order to complete the process so that you can be a recipient of the power of the process. The power is in the process, not in the end product.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you focus on the power all the time, that means that you don't have a respect or a high regard for the process. That which you value will value you. Very
Mm-hmm.
important. Therefore, it's imperative that we understand the value of transformational equilibrium and transformational balance. There must be a balance to the transformational process,
Mm-hmm.
not the power.
Yes, sir.
There must be a balance and an appreciation for the transformational process. And herein lies the thing. Many people don't value the process, and that which you value will value you. Now, with that being said, the
Mm-hmm.
power of transformation, as I've said, is in the process, and many times we overemphasize the power
Mm-hmm.
and not the process.
Mm-hmm.
And when we overemphasize the power and not the process, then that's what many people are going to focus on. Give me the power.
Yeah.
But no one understands the journey and what it takes to get to the power.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why you hear people many times they say, oh, say, people see where I am, but they don't know what it took for me to get here.
Yeah.
I didn't get here overnight. How many times have you heard people say that over and over and over in every arena of life? You
Right.
see me now, but you
Right.
didn't see me when I was navigating this journey to get where I am. They're saying you don't know and value and understand the process.
That's right.
And because of that, listen to this. They say, if you don't understand my journey and what it took for me to get here, if you were to have what I have, you would lose it immediately
Right. Right.
because you don't know what it takes to keep it, to make it sustainable. The
Right.
power of transformation is only sustainable when you undergo the process of transformation, have a value for the process of transformation, then you appreciate the process. You have been so focused on the destination, many people, that they don't value and appreciate the journey.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with that being said, I'm going to go on and say it now because people tell me this all the time. I never say it. You can get to the power by yourself.
Right,
If
Doc.
you don't invest, I'm someone who coached me, the master coach who coached me
Hmm.
to be a
Hmm.
master coach.
Hmm.
And this man is exceptional. I'm going to be with him this coming weekend. I have two engagements in Florida coming up, but I'm going to
Hmm.
be with him this coming weekend because he told me something. He's going to another level of coaching
Wow. Wow.
and he has to invest in it. And he told me, you need to come with me on this journey.
Wow. That's great, Doc.
Now, now he also said this, and this is what he said. Now he's the one who coached me, the
Yeah.
master coach who coached me when I was becoming a coach
Yep.
over 16 years ago.
Wow, Doc.
He said, you are instrumental in this season and timing of my life in what God has for me. You are key and instrumental in that.
Wow.
Now,
Wow.
this is the person who coached me.
Yeah. That's powerful, Doc. Yeah.
And he spoke to me about becoming he was listening to us having conversation. He's a
Hmm.
professor in a college,
Hmm. Hmm.
active professor now in a college. He
Hmm.
says, I'm venturing on this thing about becoming a brain coach,
Ooh, that's good.
and I want you to go on this journey with me.
Wow, that's pretty good. I
Now,
love it.
I say that to say this. I
Yeah.
coach, but I continue to be coached.
Yes, sir.
But watch this. You have to invest in it.
Yep.
And many people now, they say, okay, whatever they call me, you've done this and that, but they don't invest in the thing of having weekly
Right.
coaching sessions with me. People think they are and that they've accomplished something, and they may
Right.
have made a little headway, but they
Right.
haven't invested in becoming a student or a client of my coaching.
That's right. Right.
So they don't invest in it. They
Yeah.
have not, I'm gonna say they haven't hired me to coach
Mm.
them.
Right.
And it takes time. It happens over a period of time.
Hmm.
That which you invest in will
Hmm.
invest in you. So
Yep.
I say it like this. There are some people who want to come and they want to just skim off of the top. They want to skim off of the top, but they never make an investment
Right.
to hire me as their coach. And
Hmm.
you don't get the best of me until
Hmm.
you hire me.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just going to put it out there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right,
you
Doc.
get a little bit here, but you don't get the
Yeah.
best of me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
One of the people I know tells me this. We're sitting talking casually. This guy is, I don't know how many millions the guy. He's a multimillionaire. He says, he says to me many times, "You give me so much right here
Right.
that the people are paying thousands of dollars for sessions
Right.
like this."
Right.
He said, "But
Right.
you giving it to me,
Yep. Yep.
but I invest in him
Right.
because he is investing in many ways in me."
Yep.
And that which I'm being introduced to through him speaks volumes and is preparing me
Hmm.
for doors that I'm walking into.
Hmm.
So here's the thing, the equilibrium of the transformational coaching process,
Hmm.
having a value and appreciation for the transformational
Yeah.
coaching
Yeah.
process. And so, like this, the power of transformation is in the process. And it's in the process, and contained within the process is knowing how to do,
Hmm.
when to do, and
Hmm.
why to do.
Hmm. Hmm.
How, when, and why.
Yeah.
That's so important.
Yep.
Very, very, very important. Let me see something that I had here to see if
Powerful.
it's anything that I wanted to yeah. Here's something that's written down. And I think we've shared this before. The power of the transformational process It's knowing how to kill what's trying to kill you
Yep. Getting what
without
you
causing any harm to yourself or others.
All right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, it's not going to die unless you kill it. Now,
Right.
that's not a physical thing. See, that's what you have to understand about this
Yeah.
transformation, this
Yeah.
transformational process.
Right. Right.
It's not physical,
That's
it's
right, Doc.
internal.
Yep.
It's internal, it's spiritual, it's renewing the spirit of your mind, it's overcoming your sensory perception and
Yeah.
controlling your sensory perception and
Yeah.
not allowing our sensory perception to control us.
Yeah.
It's an interesting journey. It's a
Yeah.
fantastic journey.
Yes, it is, sir.
And
Yes, it is.
so you have to understand the value of transformational equilibrium and the transformational balance. If we don't get that, it's the balance of the process and the equilibrium of the process. Stop seeking the power. The power comes.
Right.
Now, I'm going to give you something here,
Yep.
because, and I'm going to have to tie this into scripture to let you see how this weighs itself out.
Yeah.
Seek ye first the kingdom
Yep.
and the power, the benefits that's
Right.
contained within the kingdom
Right.
will come.
Right. Right. That's
See,
right.
seek first the
Yeah.
kingdom of God and his righteousness. So
Mm-hmm.
when I'm pursuing, I'm involved in the process
Mm-hmm.
and the things that are contained in the process because those are the stepping stones that's going to
Right.
get me to the power.
Yeah. Yeah.
Example, you have a home, correct?
Yes, sir.
There are two stories in your home.
That's correct.
How do you get to the upper level?
The best way is take the stairs. Stop.
Oh, wait a minute. So you have to take stairs.
Yep.
So there are steps that you must take in order to get to that next level.
Absolutely.
That's the process.
Exactly, Doc. That's good, Doc. That's a good analogy. Good one. Yeah, it's a
That's the
good analogy.
process.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's there,
Yeah.
but you don't automatically get there.
That's right.
You must do what's necessary. And
Right.
notice, you don't take all of the stairs at once. It's
Right.
one step
Right.
after another.
Yep. Absolutely. Wow.
Now,
Doc.
once you complete those steps and get to the top, now you can enjoy the benefits of what's already there, what's
Right.
already waiting for you. But you
Yep.
can't stay downstairs wishing and hoping that you can be upstairs.
Exactly.
I mean, you could, but you're not going to get
Yeah,
up
you
there.
could. Wouldn't make sense, right? Wouldn't make no sense to do that.
Now, you see how simple that analogy is?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And
Yeah.
that's what it takes to make people
Yeah,
realize and see
absolutely,
it.
Doc.
When you
Yep.
understand that the
Yeah.
value of the process, the balance of the process, the
Yeah.
equilibrium in the process, and then
Yeah.
you pursue the process and become, when you pursue the
Yeah.
process will be your escalator to the power,
That's good, Doc. Yeah.
your elevator to the power,
Yeah.
your stairs to the power. And when you
Right.
get that, you're going to understand how to always out love, out serve, and out forgive. Optimum blessings to you.
I love it, man. Another master class today, Doc. You just gave me today as well. I love it. What we call a mini master class, guys. Hey, guys, I love it. Hey, guys, my takeaways today, Doc. You talked about this understanding the journey. But what I did find out is that people, you can't ask me about my journey. You need to find your own journey. Okay. I may tell you about mine, but there's no way you're going to experience my journey. You may not understand how I got there, and that's okay, but you need to experience your own journey. I think that's the problem, Doc. We've been worrying about everybody else. I'm not even in my own journey. What are you doing to improve yourself? So, folks, don't concentrate so much on somebody else's journey. Nothing wrong with being concerned and asking questions, but you work on your journey, okay? And then you may understand a little bit about maybe what we went through, maybe just a little bit, okay? Because it's not going to be the same journey, right? So that's the first thing, Doc. And the other thing, Doc, is that for me, you got to want it. Man, Doc, I wanted to do something different. I said, I got to figure out how to change, improve, transform, whatever you want to call it. That was me. I was in hot pursuit of that part for me because I had some stuff going on, man. I said, man, I got to do something different here, or I'm going to not survive some areas. Basically, what it came down to. So I had to look for that. So, guys, you got to, as Les Brown would say, you got to be hungry, man, for the power transformation. You got to be hungry for wanting this to talk to Doc, right? You got to be hungry. Because, man, I said, man, why I need to talk to Doc, man? I can read just as much as he can, right? I can read books too, stuff. It ain't about that, folks. So, Doc, people got to be hungry. They really, and plus, they got to understand the process too. What are the benefits? The benefits are for me, not for you. That's the key, Doc, right there. The benefits are for me. And if you don't
Yeah,
value yourself enough, if you don't value yourself enough, folks, to say, hey, I got to work on me and just forget everything else about that area, you got to do it. And I think that's the key, Doc. Most people don't think about how valuable they are. They are real valuable and they deserve the best. And I believe the power transformation will bring that out of them, no doubt about it. So that's my takeaway for today, Doc. Just incredible. Wow.
yeah. It's a process,
Yeah, it's a process, folks. Yeah,
like now
yeah,
I'm ready to go to the gym.
yeah, yeah,
Now I'm working out because I know that there's a journey to
yeah,
sustainable health.
yeah.
See, I'm working out
Right.
something that I didn't do. I wasn't like, man, okay, I ain't pushing no weights and this and that. But then I found out, okay, I do push weights. I can feel it in my arms and stuff now because I push them and I'm
Yeah,
increasing
yeah,
the, see, now here's something that I learned from people who've done it. See, I said, okay,
yeah.
I may, these guys may be wanting to push 1, 2, 300 pounds and all this
Right,
stuff,
right.
but someone tells me, say, you don't have to push that much weight. He said,
Right, right.
increase the repetitions.
There you go, Doc. Yeah,
Handle what you can handle.
right.
Handle the weight. Don't let the weight handle you. See,
Yeah,
they're teaching me the process.
right.
And
Yeah,
I'm looking at them, they are buff, they are cut. I've been doing this for years. He said, but wait a minute, you handle and control the weight. If you put too much weight on it, the weight will handle and control you.
right.
And if the weight handles and controls you, you're going to injure and damage yourself.
I was gonna say, guy, Doc, I was gonna pop something, man. If I don't listen, I'm gonna pop something.
See, so
Yeah,
now I'm becoming a student
right,
of the process.
right, right. Yeah, that's good, Doc.
See,
That's another good analogy, Doc, about folks that who have gone through the journey of getting where they're at, and we're looking at them thinking we need to start where they're at now. No, not necessarily start where they're at now. You got to understand how they got started and that part,
yeah.
and yeah,
Now here's the key. These
yeah,
guys are ripped. I mean,
yeah,
then
yeah,
they're flat.
yeah,
But I'm looking at them
yeah.
every now and then. They may push a lot of weight, but
Right.
I'm looking at him. I say, man, I say he's only lifting 70 pounds, 50,
Yeah,
60 pounds, but
right,
it's the repetition.
right.
I'm like, okay. And I
Yeah,
mean, these you can tell
yeah,
they've been now they may go and escalate, move up to some
right,
heavyweight,
right.
but I watch what they do.
Yeah, Doc. Yeah, yeah.
And I see it. I say, okay, now here's the process. Then I may ask a question. I don't mess with a lot of people there.
Right,
But the process and when they are willing to explain.
right.
I saw a guy, one of the people at the place where I go. I notice
Hmm.
every day I come by, I see he has, this boy is rip cut, young guy.
Hmm. Hmm.
I see every time I come by, you got rice in that bowl. He said, yeah. He said a lot of times I have rice and tuna, rice and fish, rice
Hmm.
and He said I
Hmm.
have rice and beef today.
Okay.
I said, what kind of rice? Because people tell you, stay away from that rice.
Right, right.
One guy told me, he said, eat organic brown rice
Okay.
because it's not, see, that white rice it's going to turn to sugar and all this stuff. No,
Got
and
you.
it's been bleached, so most of the nutrients it's been bleached out of it.
Got you.
Say no. organic brown rice. You may have to cook it a little longer because it's going to be a little
Hmm.
grainy.
Hmm.
And then the other guy at the health food store where I go said black rice.
What? Black
Yeah,
rice?
yeah.
Really?
You never heard of black rice?
Mm-mm.
See, you see?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you
Wow.
have to go to the right place. Now, black rice,
Yeah,
you're
that
going to have
part.
to go to a specialty shop or a health food store. For us here, where I go, it's down on
Mhm.
Memorial Salmonanda's health
Okay.
food.
Okay.
They have black rice.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome, Doc. Gotta try it. I gotta try it. Yeah.
Now you're gonna now know it. You know it when it's black rice. It's a little more
Mhm.
grainy. You're gonna have to
Right.
cook it a little bit low, and always rinse your rice before you cook it.
Hmm.
Always rinse it
Hmm.
because there are
Hmm.
things that could, during the
Right.
harvesting process.
Right.
But those are just
Right.
some throw in things there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
that black
Yeah.
rice. You can throw you some vegetables and stuff in there with that black rice. Cook it the right way. You can put you some seasoning in there. Hey,
I love it.
see the
Yeah.
process.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's great, Doc. And I'm sure some great recipes available online. You can check it out,
But
folks,
I'm
too.
listening,
Yeah.
but I'm talking about, see, I'm
Yeah.
listening to the people who
Yeah.
have been involved in the process, who
Right.
navigate the process, they understand the process, the
Yep.
value of the process.
Yep.
And I know that I have to follow the process to
Yeah.
get to the end results.
That's it, Doc. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot skip any areas, folks. Don't think you can go right to the top, man. You don't need. Doc just talked about the stairwell. You don't just jump right to the top of the steps, man. You take the stairs, right? You take one step at a time to get to the top, folks. Even an elevator, man, doesn't do that. It takes one floor at a time. It may take you straight up if you want to go there, but normally it stops at each floor where it's needed to get you to your destination, folks. That's what that's all about. Wow, that's great, Doc. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, guess what, guys? To learn more, for those that are new, you can go on Amazon, guys. Just type in Larry Carnes and get some books, guys. Some of you may want to start off like that, right? I want to encourage you guys to get some appointments with Doc if you can. He's on Facebook, guys. You can start there. Larry Carnes, Dr. Larry Carnes, Optimum Leadership Coach, Optimum Leadership Coach, or Larry Carnes. He's also on Instagram and he's on TikTok, guys, if you want to set up some time as well. And don't forget, Doc, ladies and gentlemen, Doc's also available for speaking engagements. You need to book him for that if you can. And between now and next year, if you can catch him, guys, you need to book him for some speaking engagements for your organization, corporations, businesses. In fact, Doc, I was in prior to COVID, and you already know this, Doc. Prior to COVID, we was going to conventions and things all around the country, man. And I was in the room, man. This guy was saying actually you said more than he did probably today than he did in the room, but he was getting $20,000 a day just for speaking. 20,000 a day just for speaking whatever he said. It was good, but I mean, you did more today than he did the whole weekend. But $10,000, $20,000 a day, man, you don't understand, folks. That's what Doc commands in this area, folks. You
Yeah.
got to understand
And
that.
see, here's the thing about that, Elder Kevin.
Yeah, yeah,
We don't know his journey and what it took for
right.
him to get there.
That's right. We don't.
See, he had a process to get there now.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He's very successful. He raised money while he was in the room. He raised $2 million for some children, for the children's fund.
Yeah,
In the room, I was in the room, Doc. 2 million
yeah,
was raised right in the room because he knew how to command that money from folks.
yeah. But
For the
and what
cause.
was his process to get to
Yeah.
that position to
Right.
be there? See,
Yeah.
he's made some investments himself.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He's a brilliant guy. No doubt. He's a great person.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt about it. You're absolutely right. And matter of fact, one of my partners still goes down to Orlando, and he fills out the whole place down there, man. They just fill it up
yeah.
every time.
But
So
see what you said something there was so important. See, the content. You said now I have more content,
yeah, for
the
change.
quality than he may have had. Listen, but he's gone through the process to get where
Right,
he is, and I
right,
haven't.
right, right.
See,
Yeah, yeah,
I haven't
exactly.
gone through that process to
Yeah,
get where he is.
right. Because I learned a lot.
I made those connections that he's
Yep,
made to get where he is.
yep, yep.
So see, my
Yeah.
content, the quality of my
Hmm.
content may be
Hmm.
more beneficial, but he's
Hmm.
connected and notice he was
Yeah,
raising
yeah.
funds that were going to go and help someone else.
That's right.
So his process and the
Yeah.
completion of the process
Yeah.
has set him in a position to have access.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, you got to get it now. The
Yeah.
completion of the process will
Hmm.
position you to have
Yep.
access
Yep.
to whatever you're trying to have access to.
Yep.
Now, there are some things that's going to be happening this coming weekend.
Hmm.
You know, I talk about bittersweet, joy and pain.
Hmm. Hmm.
But the painful part is about to give me access
Hmm.
to people who have seen me and heard about me,
Hmm.
but now they get a chance to meet me
Hmm.
in a situation that isn't pleasurable for me.
Right. Yeah.
But I have to be there for others,
Right.
and it's giving me access.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know what God's going to do, what He's already done. See,
Yeah.
God will prepare you for what He has prepared for you. The
Yeah.
transformational process prepares you for what's already prepared for you, but you must be willing to take the steps to get there.
There you go, Doc. I love it. One step at a time, ladies and gentlemen. One step at a time. And one thing I like about that whole journey, don't look for the end results, folks. Don't look for all the stuff that you think is going to happen. Just go through the journey. The stuff will happen. Things will happen. And Doc, I went to that when I went to that event, I went down there to learn. And I actually implemented some of the things he suggested for my business, and it's working today. I still got his workbooks I refer every now and then. So yeah, people, man, people got some powerful stuff, but we don't know their journey, but they'll sure tell you how to get to some of yours as well at the same time. Just incredible. So that's great. Hey guys, don't forget to go to Amazon, check out the books for those who want to start that journey. Doc's got 3 powerful books and more coming later on, guys, as well. The Power Transformation, Law of Servanthood, and the Law of Humility. Highly recommend you get all 3. But if you want to start off, I recommend you probably start off with the Law of Servanthood first. Now I think about it, you might want to start there if you're brand new to getting into this area, folks. It was very, very powerful. Hey, guys, don't forget to share this out on all your social media platforms. Always like to thank my TikTok followers, Doc. They're pretty good at looking at the midday. So thank you so much, guys. Hope you all are learning some things as well. But share this out on your platforms. Start with your family. Start with your coworkers and people that you know, associates, all the above. And we thank you in advance. Doc, thank you so much for your time today, sir. Appreciate you.
Optimum blessings and thank you.
Yes, sir. I received the optimal blessing. Y'all take care of yourselves, okay? Be intentional and be on purpose today, guys. And we'll see you next time. Hey, guys, we're here on Mondays around 12 noon and for your midday. And we trust that you took something away today as well. Thank you so much for your time, everybody. Bye-bye.